Breaking news. Lagos State government suspends NURTW operations indefinitely over a Domota clash. Hello, my wonderful people. We all heard what happened last week, how young men from that Axis, that area, were clashing. I mean, cutting one another is unimaginable. If you see, I mean, I was privy to see one of the boys that was caught by cutlass. I mean, his hands, he was watching his very own hand, and his back was opened. You know the way if you've been to an aperture before, I mean, it's that scene. It was terrible to look upon. I mean, it was. I could not sleep. It gave me trauma because I was like, oh my gosh, is this a human being? Butchered like a piece of animal. It's very gruesome to look upon. It was that bad. Like, it was that bad. And most of these things are stemming from, the national road transport workers, where some are pledging allegiance to a certain big guy and others are pledging allegiance to some other persons. So at the end of the day, it's really, when there is no clear cut rule and regulations on how things should be, then it is terrible. Lawlessness. Lagos State government has now suspended NURT operations indefinitely. Let's get all the details. Breaking news. Lagos State government suspends NURTW operations indefinitely over Idamartu's clash. Following a recent clash by the president of the National Union of Road Transport Workers, NURTW, that the union chapter in Lagos could be suspended. The Lagos State government has indefinitely suspended transport union operations around Lagos Island, particularly on Church Street, Eye, Eyo, and Idomatu Bridge, due to recent clash that have paralyzed activities in the state Idomatu Axis. This is terrible. The Lagos State government has said these things must be put in place so as to ascertain what really happened. The nation gathered is in fulfillment of the objective of the Babatunde, this is in fulfillment of the Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration theme theme agenda on security and good governance under traffic management and transportation. At a stakeholders meeting comprises the National Union of Road Transport Workers, NURTW, Central Business District, CDB, and Lagos State Market Women Association, Iyaloja General, and Iyaloja of Lagos Island. The special advisor to the governor on transportation, Honorable Oluwatoyin Fayeki, announced the ban to prevent further acts of violence at the Damatu and directed the Lagos State Park Monitoring Authority to resume at Inye Eyo. Fayeki further directed the Raid Special Squad RRS to station an armory personnel carrying APC on the Idematu Bridge to deter motorists from driving against traffic in compliance with the traffic rule and regulations, and enforce the suspension of the NURTW within the Axis, and subsequently flush out the Ija or Park boys loitering around the plaza around Church Street Axis. So this was what happened. The activities has been crushed down for some time now. For now, Babajide Sanwo-Olu has, declared the activity, banned for now. But for how long? I can tell you it's not going to last. This is between you and I, okay? It's not. If you think it's going to last, you'll be having a laugh, okay? And I will join you to give that laugh. It's a really hard one, you see, because I tell you sincerely, okay, between you and I, this is Tinubu's boy. Yeah, he's Tinubu's boy. And so when you see some things going on, just like the Bokos and the bandits, they know they've got a backbone. So why should they worry? Why should they fret? They know they've got somebody. They got bros by their side, if you know what that means. They've got the big man. And whether you like it or not, our elections are around the corner. Okay, of course, Sanwo-Olu has to put this in to be able to curtail the spread of insecurity that has, ravaged that area in recent time. Like I told you, I was privy to see one of the pictures of one of the boys that was injured, and I've been thinking about him for some time now. Like, did anybody take time to rush him to the hospital and just to tend after him and just to look up, because he could actually bleed to death. He could actually die from infection and what have you. I mean, it could result to anything. But again, at the bottom end of it, he knew what these things were. He implicated himself, or he got involved in the gesture of what has happened. He has a choice not to be involved in the fight. And guess what? He became the scapegoat, because not everybody was injured. A few persons here and there were injured as the fight continued, and he happens to be the one who carried it on. So at the end of the day, the choices we are making, are we making poor choices, or are we making real choices that will better our lives and shape us? Because you can't say, I don't have anybody, is the decision why you've gotten into violence, or you are engaging in things that will not promote or make you a better person. Who says that a guy from the slum, that a guy who has no father and mother cannot become a better person? Don't get me wrong. I know it's going to be difficult. I know what it means for a child to grow up without a mother or a father or no support. Trust me, I can tell you a bit. I might not get the full picture, but I can tell you a bit about that. Just trust me on that. And so what you need God first of all. Okay, you need God. Then you just need to you need to have self-will, and you need to you need to see something and have a picture and say this is achievable. Yes, I can. Yes, it can be done. And see yourself that you're not just an ordinary person. You're not just one of those persons and who just happens to be a hoodlum, and you can make up your mind to make a difference. It's a choice. I know that there will be vices, and before you know it, you're into a bad gang and all that. But again, if you don't want it, you will come out of it. You will come out of it. So what choices are we making today? You out there, what choices are you making today that could affect tomorrow's life? What choices are you making? It goes a long way, you see. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Do have a lovely and a fantastic day. From us, it's bye for now. Bye.